Okay. Default. Audience mix. Can you hear me now, Chen? Jesus Christ. Wait, why did it even do that?
OBS update sometimes knocks you out like that.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
What the
It had to
hell? We had
happen
a whole
so
ass
many times.
conversation and everything.
Exactly. We were all like, good morning, guys, and
Oh
then
my
none of you guys
God.
heard it. It was
I
so
know.
tragic.
This is actually tragic.
Yeah.
Anyway, Leo, hello everyone. We apologize again, I guess for the first time for you guys, for the delay. We had some technical issues, but we are good to
Yeah.
go now.
Exactly. They were stupid technical issues.
Were you able to get so you're gonna have 10 cards that are not sleeved correctly, correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. So just as a heads up, Miwa is short 10 sleeves, so there will be 10 cards in her deck that are sleeved differently, but she doesn't know how to play the game. She's not cheating, she's just learning.
Yeah,
It's
we're not
fine.
marking anything. I don't even know what the cards are.
We're fine. Don't worry about it. Miwa, do you want to introduce yourself really quickly?
Yeah. So, hi guys, good morning. I am Miwabel. I stream on Twitch and I like TCGs, but I don't like to read.
Well, you come to the right place.
Exactly. Leo, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, Leo, my name is Zero Valkyria from BNU's First Generation. I also like TCGs. Miwa, you would say your main TCG is Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that
Yu-Gi-Oh!
correct?
Yeah.
For me, I guess my main TCG would be Vanguard, but I am a big Grand Archive fan as well, so I'm going to be teaching Miwa because she was interested ever since she saw the Tenoris.
Okay, it's not my fault. He's hot.
And then I sent her Tenoris B, which is like the half-naked Tenoris. The battle damage Tenoris.
Yeah, and then instantly I went on like TCG player trying to figure out if I could buy it. Turns out I can't, so you know.
I actually think there's a listing that went up because I was like talking to a friend about it. I think there's a listing that literally just went up.
No. Oh man. Okay.
Anyway, just putting it out there. Just put it also for any Miwa fans that could you wanna get me your Oshi a gift, get her Tenoris B.
The one specifically where he's like, you know, he's just a little shirtless.
Yeah, he's the shirtless Tenoris where he's taking battle damage. You know, taking battle damage, his shirt just comes off. You know, what can I say?
Yeah, it happens sometimes, you know, when you're in a war.
I know, we can't help it.
Yeah.
But today we are going to be teaching Miwa Grand Archive. Do you have dice, by the way, Miwa? I forgot to ask.
See, the only dice that I have is this really shitty one that I got from something called Dice Monsters. I don't even know what it is. This is so scum. I was like, oh, maybe I should watch like a video before we do this stream, and I was like, no, wait, Leo's gonna teach me right from scratch.
Yeah, you'll be
I
fine.
Bought a pair of dice.
It would be helpful if you have dice, but if not, it's okay. You can just you can just remember. You can just remember.
Yeah.
It should be okay.
Yeah,
I think
it's okay.
Tenoris'
I'm ready.
stuff is pretty self-explanatory, so you should be okay. Can we get a quick volume check chat on both Miwa's stream and my stream?
Yeah.
Do we sound okay? Are we loud enough? Are we,
Yeah, what do you
blowing
guys
your ears
think?
out? I do see the OBS thing go to red sometimes. I don't know what the fuck is happening there,
Oh.
but it sounds good. Volume's good on my side.
Oh, volume's good on my side too.
Okay, cool. All right. So I explained, we're going to go from the very basics here. I explained to Miwa a little bit earlier, but if you do look at the top left of the card, you will see there is a blue one, and then there's this one that's yellow. Okay, you can't see because my thing is really, there we go. There is a yellow one
My thing's
here,
not focusing.
and a blue one here. The ones that are blue are like in Yu-Gi-Oh! What you would call an extra deck. In Grand Archive, it's called a material deck, and then the ones in yellow are your regular main deck. Just like Yu-Gi-Oh! You can always look at your material deck anytime throughout the game, but your main deck is obviously shuffled and secret. throughout the game. So we're gonna just get right into it, and I'm gonna explain to you how it works as we go, because I feel like with TCGs it's just better to like actually play it, you know what I mean? All right, so I'm
By
gonna
the
go
way, we have
first.
57 cards now. I realized one of them wasn't here.
Oh, nice. We're getting closer to 60.
I still can't find Into the Fray.
Mia's missing a couple cards, but it's okay. They somehow disappeared. They were yeeted somehow.
We could have sworn I had them, and then all of a sudden can't find them.
Yeah,
They're not on the floor.
Just happens like that sometimes. Cards just disappear. It's a thing. But we're gonna get started, and I'm sure you'll have a lot of questions as we go. But if you want to shuffle up your deck really quick, wait.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I see. I was like, what? Why do you have 2 decks? I was like, what's happening? I was like, do we have another problem?
Tokens. These are all the tokens.
Okay. We're good.
Yeah, I've chucked them to the side.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, so the Grand Archive, the first thing to note is that unlike the other games, there are no phases. There are a couple phases, but I mean, in terms of your attack versus your main phase, you don't have like a battle and main phase separate. They can be done in any order at any time. So that's just something to note as you're playing. But we'll get started once you're feeling good about your shuffle. Do you play OCG much for Yu-Gi-Oh at all? Or do you mostly play on Sim?
I mostly play on Sim.
No, yeah, I was the same way. I feel like I only started playing like physical TCGs last year, so it's been quite a big change for me too.
I feel like my first like physical TCG was that Vanguard collab.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
It's really a different feeling to like play in person versus to like click buttons online.
I'm not gonna lie, I really like the feel of like physical TCGs.
Yes, absolutely. Like the feeling of cards in your hand is just like so nice. Yeah. All right, we're gonna get started here. So the first thing that you do is you are going to kind of like Vanguard, you stand all your units. Obviously I have no units, so we're not standing anything. And so we're gonna do something called, we're going to materialize. So we have the material deck, so we're gonna materialize something from the material deck. Every turn you get to do one item from the material deck, period, during your materialization phase. So you have to be careful and you have to choose which item you want to do. So you're going to have nothing on the field, and I'm going to start my turn. So I'm going to go first. I'm going to play my Spirit of Slime. So every first materialization should be your spirit. So you, I think, have a Spirit of Wind. So you can look at that.
Yes.
And so if you look at your Spirit of Wind, when it enters, you get an on-enter effect that allows you to draw. So you can't play that right now because it's still my turn, but when it becomes your turn, that is the card that you're going to play. So I'm going to play Spirit of Slime, and I'm going to pick 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then first turn, I'm going to play a card. So you always do want to play a card on your first turn, and I'll show you why later. But we're going to play Baby Gray Slime. I'm going to move my spirit over here. Yeah, and then put my Baby Gray here. We're going to pay 2. 1, 2. And I can reveal 2 slime cards from my hand or memory. So I'm going to reveal a Limitless Slime and the Ethereal Slime here to draw a card because that's part of its effect. And then I'm going to pass turn. So the thing to note is on my screen, and Miwa, you can do the same, is the way that you win this game. So wait, let's go to your materialization phase first. So I pass turn, your turn. You get to materialize your Spirit of Wind.
Okay, it says on enter, draw 7 cards.
Awesome. So you're going to draw 7.
Okay. I feel like this is 7. 1, 2. This is not 7. This is not 7. Okay, hold on.
Mio just trusted her gut on that one. She just like felt it in her hand. She's like, that feels like 7 cards.
It's not 7, I'm sorry. Okay, here, this is 7. This is 7.
Okay,
this is
nice.
7.
Yeah. So if you look at your Spirit of Wind and you look at the bottom right of the spirit, you're going to see that it has a number. So my Spirit of Slime is 15. Yours is going to be 15. Basically, once you hit 15 damage, when you're on the Spirit of Wind or a slime, you would die. But say that we're playing the game, and if you go look at your material deck, you'll see that you have your other champion cards. So you have like Tenoris level 1, 2, and 3. Every time you level up your champion, you're increasing your HP pool. So your damage will retain. So say you had 5 damage on your Spirit of Slime, and then you leveled up to level 1, then you would still have 5 damage, but your total HP pool would be increased. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's a good way, like if you're dying, like you're at 14 HP on your Spirit, you can always level up to increase your HP pool.
Okay. So is it like Vanguard where you're every round I can level up?
Yes. It's very similar to Vanguard in that, right? So it's almost like your ride line, but you'll see how the cost works in a bit. So on your first turn, you're going to want to play a card. You're going to probably want to play Imperial Recruit if you have that in your hand. I'm pretty sure that's the card that you can play, or if you have Swift Recruit. I don't think you have Swift Recruits. But anyway, something to also note is you can only play the element of your ride line essentially. So right now you have Wind. And that's it, right? So you can play either normal or wind cards. When you get to level 3 on your champion, then you will be able to play a new element called Neos. So that's a different element that you can't play right now, but you will be able to play later in the future.
Okay.
So. Oh, Stalwart is a really good starter. So what you can do is you can play Stalwart Shieldmate.
Okay.
And I believe her cost is 2?
Yeah.
So you're going to put 2 cards from your hand into what we call the memory zone. So as you can see, I have 2 cards upside down. Yeah. And then you're going to put those 2 there. You can look at your memory at any time. If you're like, oh, shoot, what did I put in my memory again? You can always pick it up and look at it and put it back down. Okay. So that's something to keep in mind. Usually for your memory, you want to put down cards that you are okay with losing. So you might potentially lose these cards. So you have to be okay with throwing them away. So maybe a card that you have a double of, or a card that you like, can't really use right now anyway. So you might as well get rid of it, and the more important cards will stay in your hand. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So did you pick 2 cards to put down? I see you did.
Yes.
But, okay, looks good. So now you have a choice. You can use your Stalwart Shieldmate. Stalwart Shieldmate has Intercept, right? Taunt. Okay, that's good. So what you can do is Stalwart Shieldmate now has a pick. You can choose to kill my Baby Gray Slime, which is a 1/1 unit, or you can hit me straight to the face. And again, once I hit 0 HP or once I hit 15 damage, I would die. So you kind of have a choice of where you want to hit. My Baby Gray Slime does have an ability called Intercept though, which means that if you try to hit my face, I can intercept your attack like Vanguard and take it on Baby Gray. It's much like Vanguard, where if you attack somebody, you have to tap, right? So you're gonna tap your unit.
So you have to.
The same is for intercept. If I'm intercepting an attack, I have to be able to tap it. So for example, if my last turn I attacked you with my Baby Gray, then I would not be able to intercept this turn. But because my Baby Gray is standing, it is still able to intercept. Does that make sense?
Yes. Okay.
So right now, your choice would, but it's Stalwart Shieldmate is 0-2, right?
Yeah, it's 0-2.
Okay, so you can attack anyway.
Yeah, because like the attack is like 0, right?
Yeah, but the good thing is because you have Taunt, if I attack you, I have to kill your Stalwart Shieldmate in order to hit your face.
Okay.
So the other thing about Grand Archive is that the character, the HP regens, not the champion, but the individual monster characters, the HP regens every turn. So I have to hit you. So right now I only have 1 attack. I cannot kill your Shieldmate the next turn.
Okay.
Wait, sorry. Give me 1 second. Okay, I need to get a cough drop. I don't know what's. Give me 1 second.
I basically got them on standby, like right here.
I also have some cough.
I have them prepped and ready for whenever my throat needs it.
Okay, I don't know. I got like, like sometimes your throat just gets like really tickly all of a sudden.
Bro, I feel that.
Okay,
That's like
so
99% me.
so you still have cards in your hand, and you can do more
Yeah.
things. You can play more units, or if you have something that says attack on it, where it says like where it has a little icon right underneath the art, it says like attack and whatever. The attack you can use with your champion to attack. It would tap your champion, but you would get to use that attack. So that one would do 4 damage, for example. However, that card in particular, as you can see, says class bonus and level like 2+, 1+.
Yeah.
So that means that if you are the same class, so the class would come after. So if it says attack and it says guardian, probably.
It says units with vigor.
So it would be the one like right under the art. So it should say like attack guardian something.
Oh, attack guardian, sorry, yeah.
So that is means that if it says class bonus underneath, you can only get that ability if your champion is the same class as that card.
Okay, so this will work because it's a guardian human.
No. Class would be guardian, mage, cleric, tamer. So that one would be guardian. So it'd have to be when you turn into Tenoris, you would be able to use that.
Okay.
Also, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Thank you. Thank you,
Yay,
Elia.
raiders.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you so much. So that's something to keep in mind. And if it says level plus, like 2+, that means it has to be 2 or higher level in order for you to use it. But right now you are at level 0 because you are a spirit. So you're not going to want to use that particular card yet, right? It's going to be like more for the future because it has a lot of cool effects that you could get off later, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, what other cards do you have in your hand? Maybe there's something else you can play?
I don't quite know. I have like
You have a
martial guard.
What's the other one? Is it a recruit? Is it imperial?
Recruitment officer, young peacekeeper.
Wait, let me look at the card list. So recruitment officer also has a class bonus, so you're gonna wait on that. But young peacekeeper might be a good one to play. So young peacekeeper has this ability called foster, and the way that foster works is for Tenoris deck specifically, and it's like a guardian mechanic, is if it doesn't take damage that next turn, after that it stays fostered and it gets a bonus.
Okay.
So you could play that.
If I play this, then I have to pay 3 costs, right?
Yes. So all of the cards would go into your memory.
Okay.
But it's fine. I think you'll be okay. Like none of your cards in your hand are like you have to keep them yet. So
okay.
But so now that you have young peacekeeper, you do have a 1/2, meaning you can hit me for 1. So you can kill my baby gray slime.
Oh. Oh no, that's so sad.
It's okay. That's the name of the game.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P. baby gray slime.
Okay, cool. Oh, actually, sorry. You don't want to do that because technically what I could do is something called retaliate, which means you're attacking me. I can technically tap before I die to retaliate to you, and you would take 1 damage, and then you would not get your foster effect. So don't hit this guy, I guess.
Oh, okay. So what if I hit the other guy?
Well, so this has intercept, so you cannot hit my face right now, unfortunately. So you have an option. You can hit my baby gray. You wouldn't get your foster effect though, which kind of sucks. But you might be like, oh, but Lyra's gonna just hit me with it anyway, so I might as well just get rid of it. But that's your choice. But I actually can't hit your guy until I kill your stalwart shieldmate because it has taunt. So I can't even hit the young peacekeeper. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you also can always intercept if I'm attacking and your allies are standing.
Okay.
It's just intercepting, or sorry, not retaliating. It's just that retaliating, again, causes you to tap. You have to turn your card in order to retaliate. So it has to be standing.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Cool. Okay, so this is where you're going to see how the materialization mechanic works. We're going to start my turn. I start to materialize, right? As we do at the beginning of the turn. So like Vanguard, I'm going to ride on top of my Spirit of Slime with my Sylvie. If you look at the Sylvie, there is a, under the level, remember how there's a blue little circle? That means it costs 1 for me to ride. That 1 is a blue cost, not a yellow cost. Yellow cost means it comes from the hand into memory, right? Blue cost means it costs 1 memory. So you're going to pick one of these cards. You want the left one or the right one?
Left, why not?
Okay, left one gets banished. So this goes into the banish. This one, then I go to my recollection phase. I put this back into my hand. So remaining whatever's left over in your memory, you put back into your hand. And then I draw. So that's why with you, next turn, what you're going to do is you're going to turn into Tenoris, but that only costs 1 memory, right? So even though you have 5 cards in your memory, only one of them is going to go away, and the rest is actually going to go back into your hand anyway.
Oh, okay. Wait, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, so that's kind of how the memory management works. So I'm going to play and go 1, 2 to play Forest Cake, and then that lets me draw a card on enter.
That's so cute.
And what do I want to do here? So my Sylvie, because I am in Sylvie level 1, she does have an on-enter ability. Is the next animal or beast ally card I activate this turn gets a buff counter on it. So that's just something to note. So most of the champions will have some kind of on-enter effect. So just to keep that in mind. We're going to go for 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to play Limitless Slime, who is... this is a really cool unit. I don't know if you can see here. I'll show you the text. But
voting memory.
Basically, every level that I level up, it gets more abilities. So at level 1, it only has floating memory. But at when I turn my champion, turns level 2, it gets 1 plus 2. And then when I turn level 3, it gets a buff counter as well. So it kind of like evolves along with you, which is a really cool thing. But because I had my Sylvie ability earlier, I get to put 1 buff counter. Buff counter means I get +1 attack, +1 HP on my unit.
Oh, is that what the dice is for?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
So I don't know if you can see that my dice is kind of hard to look at, but I'll put it here.
Nah, I can see it. Yeah.
Okay, nice. So some people use dice also for HP counting. So I have it on my screen, like on my OBS. So you can also put that on your OBS. I would do that. Yeah. I have like damage and I put Lyra 0, Mua 0. And then that way you can keep track of that too. But I also have, I just got my Hololive dice. I can use this too.
Aw, that's cute.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to read though, actually. Like, what is that? What is that? Also, welcome Igni and Kokone.
Ooh.
Okay. So, my Limitless Slime is 2/2 now. I'm going to swing at your Stalwart Shieldmate because it is a 0/2, so that'll die.
So this is... Where's the death?
I put it under my deck, usually. So I think your deck and material are reversed, but it doesn't matter. You can just put it wherever you want. It doesn't actually matter. Whatever's comfortable for you is the right place. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So there's no like set.
No.
Ah, okay.
And I will Oh, I forgot to do forest kick. That's fine. Okay. I will end my turn so I can keep my intercept up. Okay. Your turn. You're going to stand your units, and they're already standing. Then you're going to materialize one. So yeah, Tenoris 1 is a good idea. And then because you have a random, you can just shuffle it and whatever. I'll just tell you.
Okay.
Number 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
This goes into the
no, so
banish.
that goes into banish. So that's your discard.
Right, banish is its own. Okay.
And then you put all of the rest of the cards in your hand, and then you get to draw one for turn.
Draw
you also did you draw for going second? I don't think I told you to draw. You can just draw one more. Just draw one more.
Just draw one more.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
On enter, Tenoris gains taunt. So
this turn, Tenoris has taunt, meaning, or next turn. So next turn, I won't be able to hit any of your units. So this is a really good time to place more foster units if you have them. But something to note is that right now your young peacekeeper guy, I forget his name already.
Yeah.
Young peacekeeper does get +1/+1 because it is fostered.
Okay. We'll use my very shitty dice here.
Yeah, nice. So now it is a 2/3, which is a really strong unit.
Okay. So if I want to play another foster, pay 3 cost.
Yes.
And then am I able to attack you now?
You are.
Wait, on foster, look at the top 5 cards.
So on foster, meaning it would be your next turn. Because it's currently not fostered. If it doesn't take damage, in the next turn, it will become fostered. So yeah, next turn you'll be able to do that.
Okay. So now if I want to attack.
Yeah. You are welcome to attack. So I have a 1/1 intercept or a 2/2 that cannot retaliate. So you probably want to kill my 2/2 because this is the threat.
With
scary one.
young
An intercept, I can only intercept if you're hitting my face. I cannot intercept if you're hitting an ally.
Okay. So if I use young peacekeeper to attack your limitless slime,
it will die.
Okay. Does mine die too? Because
no.
Same damage? Okay.
No, because mine was already turned, remember? So I cannot retaliate.
Okay.
So in order to retaliate, it has to be able to tap.
Okay. So if I use this to kill your baby gray slime.
So you don't want to do that because remember, that card wants to be fostered. So it doesn't want to take damage. And if you hit my baby gray slime, I could retaliate as I die.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Cool. Is there any other cards you'd like to try to play?
No, I think that's all.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So another thing to note is if you want to look at your material cards really quickly, there are other cards. So starting from now, you have a choice. You can go to Tenoris level 2 or you can start playing other cards. There are cards that are like weapons that you can equip to Tenoris. And the way that weapons work is that you can combine a weapon and an attack. So remember you had an attack earlier that does 4 damage. Say you had a weapon that gives you 2 HP or 2 damage. You would get 6 damage off by combining those 2 together. However, whatever action whatever attack your champion takes will tap your champion. So you could only do 1 attack per turn. However, you can combine an attack card and a weapon card too if you want to do big damage, for example.
Okay.
So
I can do all of this in like 1 turn.
So one of the big Tenoris metas is to heavy swing the shit out of people. So you would use bulwark sword and then use heavy swing and combine those 2 to do a lot of damage.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, so that's like the main goal of Tenoris. Another thing that you could aim for with Tenoris, because you are using mostly the starter deck, is that the level 3 allows you to use Neos cards. And the way that the level 3 works is every turn you summon tokens. So remember all those tokens that you have?
Yeah.
You would start generating these domain like the field spells, and you have like a bunch of them and they all do different things and they start generating other tokens for you and whatnot too.
Okay.
So you have like two ways to play right now. You can try, like, if you pull the right cards, you could just technically start swinging. Or if you're like, okay, I think I need to like build up before I can swing, then you can try to, you know, what people call in GA, they call it turbo leveling, where you want to get him to level 3 as soon as possible. So that's, you don't have to do that, but that is another option that you have if you want to, like, there's a couple strategies that you could aim for.
Ah, okay. So it's not like Vanker where you can only do it like once a turn.
Oh, you can only materialize one item per turn, but you don't have to level up, is what I mean.
Ah, okay.
So instead of leveling up, you could play the Bulwark Sword, for example, and then level up the turn after. Some people only go to level 1 and they play the entire game at level 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's just like you have a lot of choices, is what I mean to say.
Oh my god, Grand Archive mentioned it's Igni. Hi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
So what I will do is, for my materialization, I am not going to level up Sylvie. I'm going to play Slime Totem, which is free for me to play. It's 0 cost. So that means I get to keep all of the cards that I put down in my memory back into my hand.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's really nice. I'm going to recollect, bring all these back, and then draw. So like lore wise, it's like, you know, it's a memory. So you're recollecting your memory, but you're also recollecting your cards, you know?
Oh, okay. You know what? That makes sense. That makes sense.
So if that helps you remember the steps a little bit better, that's kind of how that works. Okay, we're going to... we're going to play Limitless Slime again. Yippee. Round 2. And I'm going to banish the Forest Cake to give Limitless Slime a buff counter. And that puts me at 2-2. Tanoris has taunt. So I'm going to hit you in the face for 2. So we're gonna mark on our on our OBSs. I'm gonna put Miwa at 2 damage.
Okay.
So you're 2 out of what? What is Sonora's 9? Is it 20?
20.
Yeah. So you're far away from dying, but but that's kind of just how the damage will work.
Okay.
Okay, and then at the I'm gonna end my turn, but because I have Slime Totem allows all of the slimes I control to have vigor, which means it gets to restand at the end of the turn.
Oh.
That's what vigor is. Vigor is at the end of your turn, it stands up. All right, so I pass my turns. It's your turn now. Something that you also should note here is that in your graveyard, I believe Stalwart Shieldmate has floating memory. Is that right? Not in your banish. Yeah. So when you pay for your materialization, you can always use floating memory instead. So for example, right now you have 3 cards in your memory, but say you had something that cost 4, you could pay for 3 plus the Stalwart Shieldmate into banish, and that would count as your 4th one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Or if you have something that only costs 1, you can choose to just use the Stalwart Shieldmate.
Okay.
So the good thing about having floating memory is not only is it just good because you know, have less things to spend it on, but is if you really love the cards in your memory, you're like, oh man, I really want to keep all of these cards, you can choose to just use the floating memory instead. Or you can choose to not use it. You're like, I actually don't like any of these cards here. I'd rather throw these away, and I'd rather save the floating memory for a time in the future where I really want to keep my cards. So you can kind of, you know, ration it out or use it when you would want to use it.
Ooh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so now I draw 1.
Oh, before you draw, you're going to materialize.
Oh, yeah.
Materialize, recollect, and then draw.
Okay, so we're gonna...
Bullying new players with slime, shake my head. Oh my god, Igni, shut up.
Actually, it's kind of hot. So we're gonna materialize. He's kind of hot. So we're gonna materialize Tanoris because he's hot.
Nice.
We are gonna chuck.
So
these go into the banish, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. So 2 stalwart.
Yes.
Stalwart
So
shield.
normally you would have like the opposing player choose which one to banish, just in case, like so that you're not like,
I gotta reshuffle.
oh, I'm gonna put this here and then I'm gonna banish this one. So usually you let your opponent choose what to banish from your memory, or you can roll a dice. So a lot of people, what they do is they go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then like I'll roll a dice, and then it's like, oh, it's 3, so it's this card. Does that make sense? But I mean,
So-
you don't have to do it because I know you're not like cheating. But I just want you to know in case you play in the future, you cannot pick.
Okay.
Yeah, you cannot pick your own memory. Usually, you have to either let the other person pick
okay.
or use a dice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, do you
No,
wanna-
it's fine. It's fine.
Okay,
I just want you to know, like, because I don't want to teach you the rules wrong.
Okay.
It's
Real
fine for
question,
us,
is there
but
booba?
yeah.
There
Okay,
is
nice.
booba.
There is booba. There's
There
a lot
is
of booba.
Yeah.
There's also
She's
a
a little
dude
close,
booba.
but true.
But you do get your on foster effect now. Wait, so did you recollect and draw?
Recollect. Draw.
And draw. Nice.
Okay.
And then you also are now fostered. So your recruitment officer, her
Okay.
effect does proc. So now you get to look at the top 5 cards of your deck.
Cards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm. And then you get to pick an ally from them.
I don't think I shuffled it right.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. It's just all Imperial Recruit.
Oh. But you have to put the rest at the bottom, so you're
Yeah.
okay. If you want to shuffle it again, you're welcome to shuffle it. If you feel like it hasn't been shuffled very well.
Yeah, why am I bad at shuffling pod?
It's hard because you haven't played a lot of physical TCG, so I totally understand. It's like definitely a different thing. Okay, so now
Okay.
you did pick up an Imperial Recruit, and you can also play your Imperial Recruit if you want. She has a really good unit. She's a really good unit to be fostered, especially.
Ooh.
Oh, don't forget to stand up your young Peacekeeper as well.
Okay. So I can play Imperial Recruit for a 2 cost.
Yes.
I just
Oh,
wanna
sorry.
ask,
What is
unit?
Tenoris level 2's on enter? You probably have one.
Tenoris' next attack this turn gets +3.
Okay, so you probably, before you play this recruit, you're probably going to want to see if you can attack with Tenoris this turn first. Because you don't want to waste that +3 because that only lasts for 1 turn. So if you have an attack card in your hand, you probably want to do that instead.
Oh, okay.
So
I
before you
do.
use your attack card, because remember, I have a character here that has intercept. You're going to want to kill this first. What you can do is you can use your recruitment officer, because your recruitment officer is a 1/1 and Baby Gray is only a 1/1. You can use your recruitment officer to attack my Baby Gray first.
Okay. So
Before you use your attack.
So I will use recruitment officer to attack the Baby Gray first.
Yes.
Okay.
And I will retaliate, so that will kill your recruitment officer, but my Baby Gray also dies.
Okay.
Yes. And now you can swing at my face freely because I don't have anything that can intercept.
Ah, okay. So let me see. So Rousing Slime has a 4 cost, so I just banish 4 then.
It's Rousing Slam. Let me see. On attack, the attacker gains vigor and taunt until the beginning of your next turn. Okay, nice.
Okay. Till the end of the turn, units of vigor wake up at the beginning of the end phase. Yeah. So this, do I have to put it to the side? Or...
Yes. So that would be like that. Exactly. Just like Vanguard. And then
so
that
I put
would
him to the
do
side.
7 damage?
This
Is +3?
+3, and this is 4 attack.
4. Yeah.
Yeah.
7 damage. So I will. So you're gonna put in your OBS. You can put Lyra 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah. So that puts me at 7 out of 19. So that's a really big hit. 7 damage is a lot of damage. So now that attack card does go into the graveyard.
Okay. So this goes into the graveyard.
And you still have another attack. So you have your young Peacekeeper, which is 2/2. So you have a choice here.
Mhm.
You can see my limitless slime. Remember I told you every level I take, this gets stronger. It will retaliate and it will kill your young peacekeeper. But you might be like, that's worth it because you don't want this one to get stronger, right?
Okay.
Or you could be like, nah, fuck it. I'm gonna go full aggro, face only, and you're gonna like figure it out later. You know, like Tenoris is a more tanky character, so it's completely up to you. So those are kind of the options that you have currently.
Okay.
Personally, I would be safe and hit the limitless slime, but I think it's more fun if you pick however you'd like to.
Nah, I think I will hit the limitless slime just in case.
It will retaliate and your young peacekeeper will also die.
Okay.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
1.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if you can
what
play.
Is this?
Oh,
unique domain.
What is the name of the card?
Exalted Doru.
Oh, Dorumagia. So you can pay the cost and it will be like a field spell. It'll like stay on the field.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But the way that field spells work in Grand Archive, so domains. So domain equals field spell. Domains are like, you can have as many domains as you want on the field. It's not just exclusive to one.
Okay. That makes sense.
Tenoris really likes to like build a lot of domains on the, like, or some versions of Tenoris play lots of domains on the field.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I think that's all you can do right now. So we're going to go into my turns. You're going to pass turn. I'm going to stand and then I'm going to materialize.
So I have to restand Tenoris.
Oh,
right?
yes,
because
you have vigor.
Yeah.
Something to note is that the reason why I'm not leveling up is because my level 2 Sylvie on enter is if I control certain allies, I get to draw a card. But I have nothing on the field, so I don't want to level up right now because I would be like losing out on my bonus basically. So I'm gonna look for something else.
Okay.
Yeah,
my cam is a little janky.
It actually doesn't look too bad on my side, to be honest. So I think you're okay.
I have like no like table space. I gotta like sort everything out.
Yeah, that happens. I'm going to play Slime Nexus for 1 cost. I'm going to use one of these limitless slimes in my discard and banish it. I'm going to play something. This is like a pro tip. Is if something has fast activation, you can play it on your opponent's turn, but another thing you can know is you can play it on your recollection phase. So before I pick up these cards, I could play a fast activation card. So this is fast activation. And this is like basically I get to play it for free because what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pay 2 cost, right?
Okay.
But I'm going to pick it up right afterwards.
So
I'm basically playing it for free, right? So anytime you have fast activation, you want to see if you can play it during your recollection phase. That's like a really, really cool way to play the game. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to reveal the top 5 and I get to recover X and it is all slimes. So I do get to heal 5. So I'm going to go down to 2 damage.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to put one of these in my hand. Ruh-roh. Which one do I want to put in my hand? I'm going to put Baby Gray in my hand and the rest at the bottom. Put this in the trash. And then I'm going to recollect and draw for turn. My hand is not good. We're going to...
Oh no!
That's okay. It happens. We're going to play Baby Gray for 1, 2, and...
Baby Gray is so cute. Damn.
It is so cute. I think that's about all I can do though. And I'm going to leave it standing because I want to keep intercept up.
Okay.
And I will... Oh, no. I have a slime totem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit you for 1.
Mm-hmm.
So Miwa 3.
Okay.
And I'm going to end turn, and then I have vigor, so it's going to stand up again.
Okay.
So there are cards like Yu-Gi-Oh where if I attack, you could respond. So, you know, the toxic thing to ask would be response. But but so there are certain cards. So for example, one I could show you that I have is called Resolute Stand. If you were to attack me and I played Resolute Stand, it would allow me to prevent 3 of that damage.
Oh.
But I have to still pay the cost. So this costs me 3 to play. So I need 3 cards in my hand in order to play this card, if that makes sense. So there are times where you want to hold on to a certain amount of cards because you either want to play it in the recollection phase, like I mentioned earlier, or if you have these kind of defensive response cards that you want to play when someone's attacking you or doing something to you.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah.
Ooh.
A lot of strategy. Okay, it is your turn. You get to materialize before you draw.
Okay.
You're going to materialize a card. So you have, I believe you have some, do you have floating memory still? You can always check.
I have like
any.
1 floating memory.
Okay, nice. So you do have 1 floating memory if you want to use it. You can go into Tonoris 3. You can pull out a bulwark sword. You could pull out something else. You can try doing whatever you'd like to do.
What is a sentinel fabricator? Summon an automaton drone token with a buff counter on it?
Yeah, so basically it would I believe it's like, wait, let me just look at the card online really quick. Sentinel Fabricate. So first of all, it is a Neos card, meaning that you do have to be in Tenoris level 3 in order to use it. And the way that card would work, though, hypothetically, is that if you see it has a yellow circle with a 3 in it, that means that you have to pay 3 from your hand into your memory and then tap that card. So like, for example, if this was that card, I just tap it and then you get to summon an automaton drone token and you get to put a buff counter on it.
Okay.
So it's a 2/2 unit, which is pretty good. And you can do that every turn because every turn it'll restand, right? So it's something good to have if you like need more units on the board or if you're just trying to build up an automaton army or something. But like I said, you have to be level 3 Tenoris in order to use it because it's a Neos element.
Okay. So if I want to use bulwark sword, do I just put it on top of him?
So you can just put it anywhere on the field, kind of like how I have these guys. You can just put it somewhere else. Yeah, anywhere, wherever you want.
So if I put it here, and then I recollect, and then draw.
Yep. Yes, correct.
Okay. Okay. So what I want to do is I'm gonna use Young Peacekeeper. And then I'm gonna discard I'm gonna put 2 down. But am I able to use this? The floating memory?
No, so floating memory would only be to pay for the blue cost.
Okay.
There is something that is kind of like that you can use. Remember the fractals that we talked about earlier?
Yeah.
So most fractals have something called reservable, meaning you can tap them to pay for 1 cost of a yellow cost.
Okay. Okay. And then I think I will use Young Peacekeeper to attack Baby Gray Slime.
Okay, if you do that, remember Baby Gray Slime does have intercept, or it is standing, so it can retaliate.
It can retaliate, yeah.
Yeah, is that okay? Okay. It will retaliate.
Okay. And then I will use Tenoris to attack you directly.
With the bulwark sword?
Yeah, a bulwark sword. I gotta pay 2, right?
Yes, you do. But you cannot attack with Tenoris otherwise because he has no attack stat.
Oh, right. Okay. Then, yes.
Okay.
So I gotta chuck these 2.
Yes. So you put those 2 in your memory, and that does do 2 damage to me. So that would put me at 4 damage. And so you see on the Bulwark Sword on the bottom right, it has like a shield on it. That is its durability. That means you can use it 2 times before it breaks.
Oh, okay. So I can only use it once more. Okay.
So you can also use the dice to show how much durability it has left. That is another usage of the dice.
I'm just gonna use a Vanguard token.
Oh yeah, that works. Because
I have
it's only one anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And also, don't forget that would tap your Tenoris. And not that it's that important, but just to get in the habit of doing it.
Yeah.
Cool. Alrighty, is that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna stand and I'm going to materialize, but I don't really know what I have to materialize here. We're going to maybe do Bauble of Mending because I have no monsters on my field. With my Limitless Slime as floating memory, I'm going to recollect and then I'm going to draw. And I'm gonna play Blissful Calling. I get to look at the top 5 cards of my deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to show you an animal or a
that's
beast.
cute.
Yeah. This is not a great. All right, I'm gonna show you Storm Slime, this is like the meme card. Everyone hates this card. It's a really strong card. But
it's really strong.
I don't really have a lot of choices, so I'm gonna I can't play it yet anyway because it is an advanced element, and like I said, you have to be level 3 in order to play that. So I'm gonna put this into my hand, and I'm gonna put the rest at the bottom. Storm Slime, my beloved, you're toxic, chat. You're toxic. And then,
not chat being toxic.
Chat's being toxic. We're going to. What are we going to do? I think
Storm Slime is our Oshi.
No! The chat is being toxic. We're going to play. I'm going to play Baby Green Slime. So, Baby Green Slime does have fast activation, but that's okay. I can play it at slow too. We're going to suppress an item or a weapon.
So Bulwark Sword.
Yes. So your Bulwark Sword is going to be suppressed. What that means is you can just flip it upside down.
Okay.
Or you can move it or whatever. And at the end of your next phase, you can bring it back. So for your next turn, you can't use it basically.
Okay.
Wait, is it only on my wait, no. It might be on my turn. Banishing and return to fill in the beginning of the next phase. Well, whatever. I think it's basically useless right now, but I just want to put something on the field, so I'm just gonna put it on the field. It's fine. But what you I guess I could use it on my own thing. No, I don't have anything. I don't have anything to. I don't even have anything to use it on. None of this. Okay, I'll just show you. I'm doing you a favor, and you'll see why. But I'll just show you how like the mechanic works. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna swing at you for 1, so that would put Mew at 4.
Okay.
I'm gonna end my turn, which would vigor. This stands up again, but your sword comes back.
Okay.
And you actually don't. You can remove the counter off of it. So now you have 2 more uses on it. That's why I'm doing you a favor. Yeah. but see, that's a really cool mechanic that you could use. So for example, this is suppress target item or weapon. Doesn't have to be my enemies. It could be my own. So if you had a card like this, you could use it on your own allies or your own items to get the Arn Enter effect on something again, or to clear damage counters and stuff too.
Oh, okay.
So for example, if I had an ally that like was about to die and you attacked it, so maybe it was like a 2/2 ally, you hit it for 1 and it only has 1 HP left, I could play something like this and then take that back and then put it back at the end of the next turn in order to heal it up essentially.
What? Wait, that's crazy.
Yeah, so that's like a really cool, suppression is like a really cool mechanic. So something to just keep an eye out for.
That's crazy. Okay, damn.
So like the way that things work in Grand Archive
Mhm.
is each element kind of has its own like play style, and wind has a lot of that sort of suppression or like bouncing and stuff like that. It has a lot of, because it's like wind, right? So it's like wispy or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you have fire, which is very aggressive, aggro. You hurt yourself, you hurt your opponent, you know, you're doing crazy stuff. Water is very control. So it's like you control the board, you control the pacing of, you know, what's happening. You don't allow your opponent to do things, etc. So there's just like different play styles with the different elements.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
All right, your turn.
Okay. So I gotta
Nice.
restand the dude, right?
Yes,
But I have nothing in hand, so I
that's
can't
fine.
level him up.
No, you can. Because
Oh,
remember,
yeah,
it comes from your memory and not your hand.
Okay.
So,
So if
you
that's
can
the
also
case-
use any floating if you have any. You can double check if you have floating memory.
So if that's the case, we are gonna get him up to level 3. Chuck the 2 Peacekeeper, and which one do you want?
Let's go for the fourth one. Yeah, sure.
Wait, the one with like no sleeve or the one with a sleeve?
Let's go with no sleeve so that you can you don't have to have those. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, it
I think
was
my face up. And then you
recruitment.
recollect.
and then draw 1.
What is Tenor? Let me look at Tenor's level 3. Okay, so at the beginning of your recollection phase, which is right now, you get to summon one of those items. So you get to summon an obelisk of armaments, fabrication, or protection.
Okay, so it's one
So
of
go to
these,
your
right?
tokens. Yes. It's the building looking ones.
So this is protection.
So I think one gives you shield, one lets you summon automatons, and one lets you summon swords. So you have to pick one of those. You can only pick one per turn.
Okay, so I think I'll pick the sword one because
Okay,
the sword
cool.
seems cool.
Yeah. So the way that the main Tenoris works is that every time you play those tokens, it is cheaper to use them depending on the number of domains you have. So for example, if you use the sword one, you have to pay 5, right? It says if you look on it, you have to pay 5 in order to summon a sword. So you can't have a sword right away. You have to pay 5.
Okay.
But
I'll just put this aside then.
But it's one less cost for each domain. So right now you have 1 domain, so it would cost you 4. But say you had 5 domains, it would be free.
Oh, okay. Do I have to activate this immediately? Or?
No, you can activate it anytime during your turn.
Okay.
And you don't have to activate it at all if you don't want to.
Okay.
But the good thing is now you can also use your Neos cards.
Okay. So that means I can use like this, the Sentinel Fabricator.
You can materialize that next turn. So obviously with materialization, you can only do once per turn. But now you can use those in the next turn.
Okay. If that's the case, I am gonna summon this guy, Exalted.
Oh, nice.
I guess we'll put him here. And then I have to discard 3.
Yeah, or put it in your memory. They're not throwing them
Yeah.
away.
yeah. And then I guess I pass.
What does that guy do?
Allies you control get +1 +1 attack +1 health. Is that the heart?
So you don't have any allies on the field right now, but that's okay. That'll be in the future. So when you do that, you'll get that. What you can do right now, by the way, is you still can hit with Tenoris with the Bulwark Sword if you want to pay for the cost, or if you can pay for the cost. I don't know how many cards you have in your hand.
No, I got
okay.
just the one.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. My turn. I'm going to stand. I'm going to materialize. I am going to go into level 2 because I'm scared. And let me see. I don't have any more, so we're going to pick 2. Can you pick 1 for me to keep?
The middle one.
Okay, so I'm going to keep the middle one, and I'm going to banish these 2 over here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to draw for turn. And I also am going to use her on enter to draw 1 more.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. What do I have here?
The slimes are so cute. Is this like... What is a meta deck in Grand Archive?
So the good thing about Grand Archive personally is I feel like the meta, I mean, okay, I think slime was really meta for a while, so a lot of people were playing it, but I actually feel like in Grand Archive it's very open to deck building. So you know how in Yu-Gi-Oh or Vanguard it's like if you want to play an archetype, there's like a list, and there's the best list that you could potentially play, right? Like it's not negotiable. It's like if you have if you're playing like Tearlaments, there is a Tearlaments list, and you do not stray from that list, right? It's, that's the only one list. But Grand Archive is very like even if you and I are both playing Tenoris, you could be playing a different kind of Tenoris. You could be playing Wind Tenoris, and I could be playing Fire Tenoris. Like it's completely different. So it kind of, even if I say like, oh yeah, slime might be meta, there's some people that play Fire Slime. There's some people that play All Slime. There's some people that play Slime Allies. There's some people that don't go into level 3. It's like you can play it in a lot of different ways. So while there are metas, I would say that like more than any other card game that I've played, that it's been very, very diverse in terms of like what actually is doing really well versus what or like what's viable. It's not like Yu-Gi-Oh where it's like, oh, okay, oh boy, here we go, it's cash meta, like let's just go kill ourselves. It's time to collectively jump, like, oh yeah, it's Tearlaments meta this season around, you know, or Sky Strikers or whatever it is. It's a little bit more like, oh, you kind of can just play whatever. There was a tournament recently where it was literally almost everyone played slimes, but I feel like, but slimes didn't win. I don't think slimes won that tournament, right, chat? I think
that's crazy.
Yeah, I think most people played slimes because they thought it was really strong, or because people just really like it. But I think Tristan won. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure. So
they came in second and below, huh?
Yeah. So I would say that there's pretty good diversity. It's like not one hard meta. And like, for example, another deck that people really like to play is Nico, which is like she's like a mill deck. So she makes you mill your cards and then like hits you for as many as she mills. So she'll like hit you for like 35 damage in like one go.
What? Wait, that's crazy.
But I feel like in Grand Archive, a lot of the decks are very much like that, where it's like, oh, you build, and you do this really big hit at one point, and then you hit for like a lot. Yeah. So anyway.
Damn. Okay.
That is currently how it has been anyway. Man, I really can't do much right now. So what I'm going to do is and 2 non-fire. We're going to go for Slime Eruption. I'm gonna put down this guy, and I'm gonna banish 2 baby gray slimes. And for each card banish, I get to do 1, 2. I will do 2 damage to Tenoris. Okay. So that's gonna be you're gonna put 6 damage.
So 6 damage.
I just need the floating. And I think I will swing at you for 1 with my baby green.
So I take another 1.
Yes.
So I'm at 7 now.
Yes. And then I end my turn, and it's gonna stand again.
Okay.
I don't have any basic slimes in my hand.
So now it's my turn. I will
level 2 fire Tenoris 1, I think. Yeah, so like I mentioned earlier, some people only go to level 2. Some people turbo to 3 and play advanced stuff. It's really just how you want to play it, which is why it's cool.
Okay, I'm gonna use Crest of the Alliance.
Okay, cool.
0 cost.
Yeah. And there,
And then we
when you
recollect.
recollect, don't forget, you get to use your Tenoris ability.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and you get to summon another domain.
Domain. Expansion here.
Nice. So that would put you at, what, 3 domains? So...
Wait, is this a domain?
Yeah.
The obelisk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you, like, look at the card, underneath the art, it should say, like, unique
Oh,
token
yeah, it says
domain.
token domain.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that means you have 3 domains right now, meaning all of the cost of those will be 3 less. So for example, if you want to use your Obelisk of Armaments, it would cost you only 2 to summon a Greatsword token. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I recollect.
Now you recollect and you draw.
And I draw.
Mm-hmm.
And I will wait, so this is 5, so if I have 3 that makes it 2, so I am going to I'm going to summon an Imperial Recruit.
Nice.
These 2 down.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will use the Greatsword.
Uh-huh.
And I will pay the 2 costs. This is also to memory, or is this to
All to memory, yeah. So when you do that, don't forget to tap the domain that you're using.
This like put it on top.
No, turn it on its side.
Turn it.
Yeah, okay. Because you can only do it once is basically what it's trying to tell you.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, or once per turn. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you have didn't one of your domains earlier do a thing where it gives your ally something?
Yeah, so this one gives my ally one attack and 1 heart.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. Wait, at the beginning of your recollection phase, if you control 4 or fewer other domains, sacrifice exalted. Oh. So I'm supposed to chuck this?
Oh, I see. So you were supposed to do it during your recollection phase, but during your recollection phase, you didn't have an ally out, so you don't get the bonus right now, right? I don't know. I don't know what card that is. I can't read it.
Exalted Magian. Yeah, Magian Throne. Yeah, so I think I don't get this, and I have to sacrifice this.
Images. Let me read it.
Wait, I'm okay.
Oh no. Okay, so basically the way it works is that the way that this card works, and it's fine. I'll let you keep it for now, but just for future reference. So every ally you control do get +1 and +1. That is just normal. However, when there's something called upkeep, that means that you need to pay this cost.
The cost.
In order for you to keep this alive. So you're kind of making sure it's still around. So in this one, every recollection phase, if you need to have 4 or more, you need to have 5 or more domains. Or this one just gets sacrificed.
Okay.
So you shouldn't have played it until you had 5 domains out already.
Yeah, I just realized that was a mistake. Ooh.
Yeah, you're fine. I'll let you have it this one, and then you can just chuck it the next one. Yeah, just so you can kind of get an idea of how it works.
Yeah. Okay. So, thank you. You're so nice.
Yeah. I mean, you're learning. It's not like we're trying to be competitive, so you know.
Aw. Okay, so this is now +2 then.
Yeah. So it'd be 2 attack, 2 defense.
+2.
So
this attack goes to this guy, right?
The what is that one? The sword?
The greatsword, yeah.
Yeah. So you can only equip weapons onto champions. You cannot equip them to allies.
Okay.
But if you have an attack card in your hand, you can use the attack and weapon together. So Tenoris basically a lot of times wants to heavy swing with a weapon. Like you do heavy swing plus a weapon, and that's how you get maximum damage output from that.
Wait, so heavy swing says this card costs 2 less to activate. So that means if this is a six cost, I only need to pay 4?
Yes, correct.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. I don't even have enough.
You're okay.
I don't even have enough.
Next turn.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, for now you can still use the greatsword and swing at me for 2. So what you could do right now is, because remember you want to stay fostered, you can use Tenoris and your greatsword to hit my baby green.
Okay.
And that way your Imperial Recruit can stay fostered for the next turn.
Okay. But is this like once per turn, because it has like a 1 on the
so it
shield
would go back into your token stack after you use it. You can only use it once.
Okay.
But you can have as many.
To use it?
No, you don't have to use it. But you can have as many of those swords on the field as you want. So say that you like kept making swords. Like say you had like 20 cards in your hand, you could make 10. Well, you can't make 10 swords because you can only do it once per turn. But you can like keep the sword on your field, and you just have multiple swords if you want. So for example, right now you actually have a bulwark sword and the great sword, right? You have 2 swords in the field. You can choose which one to use. If you want, you could use a bulwark sword right now instead too, if you want to keep the great sword for something else. But obviously for bulwark sword you have to pay 2, so you can't. So you probably just want to use the great sword.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna hit with the greatsword. The greatsword is 3 attack.
Okay, 3 attack. All right, I'm gonna take 3 to face, or sorry, you can pick. You can either hit the baby green. If you hit the baby green, it will retaliate your face for 1, or you can hit my face for 3. However, you can just do all of attacks on face. Actually, you don't have to hit the baby green. It doesn't have intercept or anything.
Oh, okay. So if I hit you in the face,
yes, that would put me at 7 damage.
7, yeah. And then can I? Oh, okay. So if I foster, right? Does this mean on summon I can't do damage, or
no, you can.
I just don't do damage
don't want to
because
get
of the
hit.
retaliate.
Yeah.
Okay.
But my champion can't retaliate anyway, so you can just hit my champion.
So if I hit you, for like what, 2 or 1?
Yes.
2.
But what does that put me at? 9, right?
9.
Yes. So you're gonna want to so some upkeep things that you have to do here is you have to tap your recruit, you have to tap Tenoris, and then you would put the token back into the token deck.
Okay. So you go back. You are here. Okay.
Nice.
Hi.
And I think you're good.
Yeah, and then I have to pause.
Okay, cool. I'm going to everything standing, and do I have enough? I do not. That's okay. I'm going to play.
I feel that. I feel that in my soul.
Yeah. I'm going to play Beast Bond Ears, and I'm going to recollect and draw for turn. Oh my gosh, I have so many defensive cards, which I guess I could have been using, but didn't really think about it. That's okay. I'm going to wowie zowie. I'm going to swing at your face for 1. So that puts you at 8. And then I'm gonna end turn. I'm gonna stand it again because it has vigor. This time I will remember to use my defensive cards. Alright, your turn.
Okay. And then now I will... So you didn't hit or anything, right?
Well, I hit you in the face. So you take 1 damage, so you're at 8 damage now.
So I'm at 8 damage now. Okay. Oh, baby green slime's so cute. Oh, the baby slimes are so cute. Now I can restand them.
And you also go into fostered right now. So
yeah. So okay, so I can still keep this one then.
So
I will use
you can
this.
change that dice to 2.
Oh, I thought we were chucking this one because I don't have.
Oh, true. Yeah. That's true.
Okay,
that's true.
so we chuck this. Because I don't have anything, but this gets a +1 because it's fostered.
Yes.
So charge mana plate. If my champion's taken 4 more damage, I draw a card. So I will put this here.
Okay, nice.
And it's 0 cost. So I recollect.
Oh, and don't forget you can stand your domains too, and you get to pull out a new domain as well.
Oh, you're so right. Okay. And then here's my third domain. Yeah. Except they're all expensive, so I probably won't use it.
Well, now you have 3 domains out, so it is 3 less cost to use them.
Ooh.
So I think what is it? The shield one? It only costs 1.
Yeah, it only costs 1. So let me see.
And I think that can be fast. So you can do that on my turn as like a yeah, as like a defensive thing. Your automaton drones would only cost 3 to summon, and your swords would cost 2 to summon.
Ooh. I have this like Oasis trading post.
Oh yeah, you can play that too because that is also a domain.
Oh, okay.
Let me see.
When can I play it?
You can play it right now.
Oh. Actually, I probably shouldn't. This is like 3 cost. And I'm very poor. This is 3 cost and I can't afford to. Oh, man. Okay. So I'm gonna draw. And let's see.
Yeah, you gotta do a little bit of maths.
Yeah. Oh, no. Not the maths. I will use... Okay. So, if I use Heavy Swing, right?
Yes.
So it costs 4.
Yes.
Because this card costs 2 less to activate. So it should be 4 on to Norris, right? So if that's the case, this is a 6. And I will use it to...
Hit face.
So Norris is now 6, so I will use it to smack you in the face.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That would put me at 15 damage.
Oh no.
It's okay. I have 22 HP. Oh, actually, what I will do... I forgot. I have to play a card. I'm going to use Slime Shield. Slime Shield costs me 2. I'm going to pay 2. Actually, it only costs 1. It costs 1 less to activate. I'm going to play 1.
Ooh.
And it prevents 3 of that damage.
Okay, so that is...
I just take 3 damage and stuff. So that would put me at 12.
12, okay. Okay. And this is like once per turn, right? So I put this in the banish pile now?
Discard.
Okay.
Wait, is that your banish? You should just put in your discard. Discard. Regular discard.
Oh, okay. Regular discard.
So basically, the way that... To help you remember, most cards will just go into discard after they die. If you use something or if it dies, it goes into discard. It only banishes if it says to banish it or if it is a material deck card. Material deck cards will always be banished when they're used.
Okay, so if it says sacrifice, then it goes...
trash.
Okay. Into the trash. Okay, and then if I hit you in the face with Imperial Recruit.
Okay, I'm going to...
That is 2.
2. I'm going to use... Oh, shoot. I put down the wrong card, but that's okay.
Oh, no.
I will... Okay, here's something I can do. I'm going to play Baby Green Slime on fast activation. It will... Oh, it's only items or weapons. You're hitting with it. Okay, never mind. Roll it back. I'm gonna pay 3 and use Resolute Stand.
Okay.
And I prevent 3 damage. So.
Okay.
Good.
So you're good then. Okay.
Cool. All right.
Cool. Okay, then I can say pass.
Yes. I'm going to finally go into level 3. And I'm going to use 1 floating memory. And I'm going to toss 2. So if you want to pick 2.
The left 2.
Okay. These 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Those go into the trash. And I'm going to recollect and draw. The next slime ally I activate will cost 2 less to activate. And will receive some buff counters. Let's see. Do you have target unit?
Wait, I just realized those bee spawners, are they actually just Nekomimi?
They are Nekomimi. They're literally just...
No way.
They even have, there's like a, wait, I think I have it in here. I have the
god,
paws
Nekomimi
too.
the No, Nekomimi the deck. Damn.
Nekomimi the deck. Okay. We're gonna go for, you have a lot of HP. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go for my, you're gonna see why everyone hates Storm Slime. We're going to play Storm Slime for free because of my Sylvie ability. I'm going to put 2 buff counters on it because that is part of the thing. And then yeah, and then I'm going to use its on enter ability, which is as a spell, deal damage to target unit equal to the number of slime cards in your banishment. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 slimes in banish. So I'm gonna hit you for 8.
That's crazy.
That's why Storm Slime is toxic. So that puts you at. So wait,
16.
Miwa, you don't have any cards in your hand, do you?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say this is a good time that you could use the defensive obelisk. And for example, if you had, how many domains is it? 4? I keep looking at the
3.
No, for the protection. Okay, so if you had even 1 card in your hand, you would have been able to guard 2 of that 8 damage. So if you look at the obelisk of protection, yeah, so if you look at it, it prevents 2 damage of whatever. So you can always try to keep 1 card in your hand, or if you put out 1 more domain, if you put out that oasis, you can do that for free once a turn. So just something to keep in mind. Okay,
so
that puts you at 16.
Yeah, I'm gonna use charge.
Oh yeah, nice, good idea. Yeah, so you're gonna banish that.
I banish this and then I can draw a card.
Yes, nice. And actually, if I were to, so now what I could do is, if I swing Storm Slime into your face for 3, 5.
Oh shit.
But now you have 1 card in your hand. You can put that card down and use the token. So you're gonna put that down in your memories. It's gonna be face down, face down.
Okay, put it face down.
And then you're gonna tap your obelisk of protection or whatever it's called.
Okay, yeah.
And then you would only take 3 damage instead.
Okay.
So that will put you at 19.
19. Okay.
But you, what do you have? Do you have like crazy HP? Don't you? Isn't it like 30 HP?
Yeah, I have like 30. Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
So I have like 11 points left. Give me like 2 seconds. Leah, thank you so much for the raid.
Yeah, welcome Raiders.
Yeah, welcome in Raiders. We are learning Grand Archive with the queen herself, Leora.
Oh no, with the queen herself, Miwa.
No, she's literally like so hot, so based.
No, that's a Miwa. Okay, you guys, chat knows, but I love Gyarus, and Miwa is like an IRL Gyaru. If Gyarus were English speaking, they would be like Miwa. Everything Miwa is, she encapsulates like the real Gyaru vibe.
No, it's literally you.
No, you are such a queen. I love it.
No, it's like 100% you, girl.
But yeah, yay. So that's kind of how that works. Okay, and then I'm gonna just swing you for 1.
Okay. Are you hitting the
face,
Imperial
because
Recruit
I can't
or
kill
the face? Okay.
Yeah. So that's gonna put you at 20.
Yeah, I'm getting smacked in the face.
So something also to consider here is that Tenoris, because Tenoris is a tanky guardian character, you have a max HP of 30. And even though I'm also level 3, my Sylvie only has a max HP of 25. So that's kind of where the difference can be with the different champions. And that can kind of affect your strategies as well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. I am going to end my turn. I have vigor, so I'm going to restand my guys, and it is your turn.
Okay, so now it's my turn. I restand them again, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All of your obelisks as well.
And all of my obelisks. I'm running out of space. base.
Well, you have
Okay.
like 2 rows. You can put them wherever you want to put them. So
Let me see.
Mhm.
I'm a little poor, so I have to use Sentinel Fabricator.
yeah, but Sentinel
'Cause it's 0
Fabricator,
cost.
isn't that a domain?
It's a Regalia item.
Oh, it's a regalia. No, oh yeah, guardian device. It's not a domain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Okay, and then I recollect
Mhm.
and draw 1. Okay.
Yes.
So I want to use.
Also, don't forget about floating memory, even for your material stuff. I don't know if you have any, but if you do have any, just to keep that in mind.
I have none.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We're
it happens.
we're
it
so
happens.
poor right now.
You're good. You're good.
Okay.
Mm.
So let me see. What are objects?
Objects are any item on the field.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
And your
Okay.
and your ally, so the 7.
7.
Actually,
Okay.
I think your champion counts too, so it might be 8.
Oh, okay. So if I have 8,
Uh-huh.
can I use Neopsite?
You can.
It says draw a card. If
Yeah.
you control 8 or more objects, draw a card into your memory.
Yeah. So you get to draw 1 card into your hand, and
Okay.
then the second card goes straight into your memory. So it goes face down in front of you. But you can look at it. Because
Okay.
you can always look at your memory anytime you want, but it just has to go down
Okay.
there.
And then this goes into the
Trash.
grave.
Yes,
Trash. Okay.
correct.
So I'm gonna use. Let me see. I'm gonna use recruitment officer,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll set these down.
Mm-hmm.
Set these down, and let me see. Wait, 1, 2. Okay, so this is still gonna cost 2. So I guess it's fine. Instead, we're gonna attack with
So my recommendation here would be
Mm-hmm.
because recruitment officer only is really good.
Yeah.
I would say towards the beginning of the game.
Okay.
So what I would do is because it's expensive, right? You're paying 3 instead
Yeah.
of paying the 3 for recruitment officer. So I'd put that back in your hand. Bless you.
My bad. Thank you.
You're good.
Okay.
What I would do instead is you could use your obelisk of fabrication. Wait, that's still 3. No, that's fine. Because
Yeah.
it would be 3, but your automaton drone would be a 2/2, which is stronger than the recruitment officer.
Oh.
Because it comes with
okay.
a buff counter on it.
Yeah. Wait, that makes sense. Okay.
Mhm. And you could put the recruitment officer down as memory, and you'd still have more cards in your hand at the end of the day.
Wait, you're like so smart. Oh my god.
It takes a
Okay.
while to get used to that sort of stuff in the game. So
So then we have the automaton drone.
uh-huh. You can use your little
And-
Vanguard token to give it a buff counter.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice. And you
So
would
she's got a buff
tap. Don't forget
counter.
to tap your obelisk.
Oh yeah. Tap
Mhm.
the obelisk, and now I still have like 3 cards in hand.
Yes. So you
So
can do a
I-
couple things. You could save the
Mhm.
card. You could save 1 card because you know you want to use the obelisk of protection later, maybe, right? If I
Yeah.
attack you, you want to have 1 card in your hand. Another thing you could do is you could actually still summon the armaments. You could still summon a sword because that costs you only 2 to summon a sword.
Uh-huh.
Or if you're like, I don't know, maybe there was something that you really want to kill right away, you could use your other thing, your, what was that thing that you just made? The Sentinel Fabricator to
Yeah.
make another 2/2 automaton drone too. I mean, you probably don't want to do that, but I'm just saying that that is an option for you to do as
Mhm.
well.
So if I summon this, can I kill
Yes.
your storm slime?
You can. My Storm Slime is 3. So you would have to
Okay.
attack it with 2 things, but you could kill it. Oh, no. That sword
Okay.
is 3/1, right? So you could probably just kill
Yeah.
it. Yes, correct.
Okay, so I need to put like 2 things down in the memory. I might have to like just stack it like this. 'cause
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
running out
that's
of
fine.
space. Okay. So I will use the. Wait.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
use the great sword
Mhm.
on
the- on
like
the slime,
Tenoris on the slime.
Okay.
So we're gonna yeet the slime.
So, what I get to do
Mhm.
with the Storm Slime is when it dies, I banish 2
Yeah.
cards from my memory, Oh, at random. Okay, that's.
Oh, okay.
Which two would you like to
So
banish?
like the middle two.
Okay, these two will
Okay.
get banished, and then I get to draw 2 cards.
Okay. The story slime's so crazy. Damn.
Yeah,
it's
that's
good.
why. That's why it's
It's
toxic.
good.
It's
Damn.
toxic. It's really good because if you say, for example, I had more slimes in my discard, then that would put it into banish, and so if I get another storm slime, I get even more damage basically.
Oh, that's crazy. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So then I will smack you in the face with Imperial Recruit.
Okay, what is that? 2, 3?
2.
Okay, 2. So that would put me at 14 damage.
Yeah.
Nope, don't forget to tap the recruit, and also don't forget to put the sword back in the token deck.
Okay. And then with Automaton Drone, I will smack what does Baby Green Slime do again?
It's just here. It's a 1/1.
Oh, okay.
You don't have
Then
to kill it. You'll take chip damage, right? You'll be taking 1 damage every turn, but it's up to you if you want to like, okay, I'm gonna really aggro, or you want to be safe. It's up to you.
I guess I'll just smack you in the face again with Automaton Drone. So that's another 2 damage?
Yes.
Okay, so it becomes 16.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice. All right. My turn.
Go.
I'm going to materialize. What will I materialize? I don't have any memory, so my only option is the Beast Bond pause.
Aww, that's so cute.
And then I get to draw for turn. I am. We are.
I'm really liking Grand Archive. It's really fun. Like,
Are
it's
you
not
liking it so
hard
far?
to understand. Yeah, it's not too hard to understand.
I think the thing that's most overwhelming for people coming from Japanese games for Grand Archive is that there are so many choices to make. And I think Japanese TCG players, like if you play a Japanese, I'm not talking about Japanese people who play TCGs, I'm talking about people who play Japanese made TCGs.
Yeah.
I think it's very linear in a lot of ways.
Yeah, it's very linear.
Yeah. So I think people are a little bit more like, although Yu-Gi-Oh! I would say is a little bit more, you have to make a lot of choices. But if you come from like Vanguard or something, it's a little bit more linear. That Grand Archive kind of takes people a bit for a spin because they're like, holy shit, there's so many things I can do. Like, it's not just, okay, this is my combo. It's like, wait, what do I do this or do I do that? And I think that can be overwhelming. But I think once you get past that, it is fun because you can do so many things, right? Like, you can make so many choices and there's so many different options you can go to.
Yeah, I was telling Leora earlier, right? Guys, you don't understand how much I like this. Look. Just look at this. 1 line of text. 1 line just says draw a card. It's so easy to understand, and the words are big enough that like you can see them. Like I don't have to like.
She was like talking about how big the font size was.
Like, wait, the font size is crazy.
Well, okay, like just to
Yu-Gi-Oh,
compare, the grade 3 Vanguard versus the grade 3 Vanguard versus the level 3 Grand Archive is the amount of text and the text size side by side is it is it is a big difference. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like the sheer difference is crazy. Oh wait, let me put this aside again.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's like the one thing that. Yeah, Vanguard has a ton of text. It's okay. I appreciate.
I have no slimes on my. I need more slimes. I need more slimes. Okay, what am I gonna do here? We're gonna. There's not much I can do. I will I'm gonna banish Beast Spawn Pause to give my baby green slime 1 attack. It has 1 extra attack. And I'm gonna banish this Bauble of Mending to just draw a card because I'm hoping for more slimes. And we got a slime. We have baby gray slime, which is not the slime I wanted, but that's okay.
That's cute.
I can reveal 2. I can't even reveal 2 because I don't have 2 slimes in my hand. That's all right. And we're going to.
Oh no.
It's okay. We're going to swing. What's your Imperial Recruit? Is 2, 3?
2, 3.
2, 3.
Yeah.
We're gonna go 1 and then 2 to Imperial Recruit because we're getting destroyed by it.
Imperial Recruit dice?
Yes.
Okay. So, because I have Crest of the Alliance, one of fostered ally dice, I can banish this and draw a card. So I'm gonna draw a card.
You do get to draw a card.
Yay.
I'm going to end my turn, and then they stand. And then this one is just for the turn, I believe. Yeah.
Ooh.
There you go.
Okay.
And I do have intercept on the field, so.
Okay, so we gotta smack them then.
So you first don't forget to restand everything.
Oh yeah. Okay. If this says
oh, by the way, just now, if you wanted, you could have saved your Imperial Recruit by paying 1 card to use
for the
protection.
obelisk.
Yeah, why don't you do that? I think that's a smart idea. I'm gonna roll back.
Oh, because I was like so zeroed in on Crest of the Alliance. I was like, ooh.
Well, I guess you wanted the draw. I think the draw is actually better. You should let it die. You can just let it die.
If they say for number of tokens you control, so that means 1, 2, 3, 4, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna pay the cost to summon an Archon broadsword. So that's a 1 cost. Let me see. Do I have anything that can nothing in my trash pile, so which of the 7 would you like?
Let's go for the one in between the 2
this one.
Pink ones. Sure.
This
doesn't matter. One of the gray ones. That one's fine.
Okay.
Okay, and then you're gonna recollect and draw.
Oh god. This is why I don't play like Yu-Gi-Oh! Max, you would absolutely kill my hand. Okay.
Get used to it.
Yeah, for real. Okay. So I'm gonna summon a Novice Mechanist.
Okay.
Yeah. Because oh wait. For domains. Actually, can I take it back?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Okay. So I'm going to instead.
You have a lot of obelisks, so.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna pay like the 3 cost to summon like an automaton drone.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's her ass? Here.
Yep, and then you get another buff counter on it.
And then from here, I will use I will pay the 2 costs for Martial Guard, and I'll put it onto Norris. So I will use it on these 2. Okay.
So Martial Guard, by the way, is a fast action. So what you could do is you could always hold on to it and just play it if you get attacked. Because just in case you don't get attacked, then you don't want to waste the cards in your hand, right? It gives you more options.
Oh, can I take it back then?
Yeah, of course.
I am so sorry. Oh,
no,
man.
You're learning. That's part of it.
I just saw that it's fast activation.
So you can always play that on my turn. But a slow activation you need to play on your own turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, if that's the case, I will use
So basically, fast activations are like hand traps.
mhm.
They're hand traps in Yu-Gi-Oh, basically.
Okay, if that's the case, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna activate anymore, but
Yeah.
instead I'm gonna use the Archon bro. Oh, wait.
Mm.
Actually, I'm just gonna summon another
Sure.
great sword.
Mm-hmm.
Can I stack them, or I can only use one?
No, you can only use one sword at a time, but you
Okay.
can stack a sword and an attack together, a weapon and an attack. So if you have an attack
Okay.
card in your hand, then you can stack those. So for example, if you had Archon
Okay.
Broadsword and you had Heavy Swing, you could technically
Mm.
hit for like 20 or something stupid.
Okay. So I am going to I'm gonna summon that anyways. I'm gonna put
Sure.
these two down.
Mm-hmm. And don't forget to tap the yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And then I am going to swing
Mhm.
at you with the great sword.
Okay, I do have intercept, so I will intercept that, and will kill my baby gray slime. But you
Yeah.
also do take 1 damage because it does retaliate. So
Okay.
you'd be at 21.
Okay. And then how much damage should I do to you? Or nothing?
No, I none. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Intercepted.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Mhm, mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
So I'm gonna use the automaton drone
Mhm.
to kill to smack you.
Okay. Puts me at 18.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And I'll use the other one to also smack you. So
20. I have 5 more
Yeah.
HP left.
okay. Yeah. Yes, and we're learning something new today. Okay. So I can like put the greatsword back.
Yes.
And I think we pass.
Okay. Cool.
Mhm.
I finally have floating memory, I think. No, I don't. Okay, well, I have memory on the board, so
Oh,
I will use
no.
that instead. We will use... What do I want to use? Hmm.
Yeah, I'm jumping into another rabbit hole. At least I can get the English cards in Singapore for this.
That's true.
Yeah, that's like another big bonus.
We're gonna play Gaia's Blessing if you want to
Mhm.
choose one of these.
I guess the right one.
Okay, this one.
Yeah.
And I'm going to draw. So, the way that Gaia's Blessing works is a very silly card. I will be Oh, no. Okay, I don't need that. That's fine. We're going to I have to play with the top card of my deck revealed. So,
Okay.
this is always going to be like this.
Twilight Slime. Okay.
Mhm. And I can activate animal and beast ally cards from the top of my deck. So I could play
Okay.
this card from the top
Ah,
here. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how that works. We're going to
That's kind of
Sure.
nutty. Damn.
Yeah, it's a fun card. So we're going
Mhm.
to banish Slime Nexus so I can pay for Twilight Slime. And then I'm
Okay.
going to show you the next top card. So this is not a slime card, even though it says
Okay.
slime on it. So that's going to just sit there. And Twilight Slime gives me and my other slime Spell Shroud. So basically it means that any spell effects will not, cannot go through. Can't be targeted by spells. But you don't have spells anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, so we're fine.
Yeah, you're fine. What I will do though is I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
the 2 non-fire slime metals from free what do I have in here? Nope. We are going to pay 2 to play Slime's Blessing. I get to
Okay.
choose 3 units. I put a level counter here, which doesn't really matter right now. And then I'm going to put a buff counter on each slime.
Okay.
So that goes there. And
Ooh.
yeah, and then I'm going to start swinging. We're going to go for... Let's kill one of your automaton drones with this one. You can pick which one. Doesn't matter.
Ooh. I'm thinking.
Ooh, are you going to use your... You could use your obelisk.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I will use my obelisk.
Nice.
Oh,
So make sure you
shoot.
pay 1 from hand.
I will pay here.
Oh, that goes into your memory, so you don't have
All
to throw it
right.
away.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so you actually get to get it back later.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use this one to kill another one of your automaton drones, though.
Okay.
So you might have to. You saved one of them, but you might have to
Mhm.
kill the other
So you
one.
might have to eat
Yeah.
this one. Okay.
Yeah. And I
Rip.
will pass turn, and then these get to stand up again.
Okay.
And it's your turn now.
And now I will play. I am poor.
No,
Okay,
you're
I
not
will-
poor. You're gonna be so rich in a second.
Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna play this one because it lets me summon an automaton drone.
Oh yeah.
Do I have a? I definitely don't. Okay. Well, so we're just gonna chuck we're gonna wait. We pay into the memory, right?
Sorry.
For this one.
Yeah. You have to pay one from memory.
Okay.
So you can chuck the
Pay
one
one
that's
from memory, okay.
unsleeved. Unsleeved one. So that goes
Okay.
into banish. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then now I have to recollect.
Yep. And then you get to get your automaton drone. Don't forget. Yeah. So
Almost
that one
forgot
doesn't
this.
have a buff, and then you get to restand all of your tokens as well.
Not the lack of a buff.
Are you kind of getting like the
Okay.
hang of how Tenoris' deck kind of works?
I am. Aw.
And it's
I need
cool
a bigger
because
playmat.
now your what do you call it? The what is it?
The broadsword?
Archon broadsword.
Yeah.
Now like count how many tokens you have. I think you have like 5.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Yeah, so that would do 5 more damage as well.
Wait, if it says on leave, what does that mean?
So it means like if it gets removed.
Okay.
So for example, something you could do with that is remember my baby green slime? It has suppress.
Yeah.
When it suppresses, that card leaves the field. So you could suppress that card, it would leave, give you an automaton drone, and then in your next turn it comes back because that's how suppress works, right? When it comes back on enter effect procs, you get another automaton drone.
Wait, that's so nutty.
Yeah, so there's a lot of like little cool things you can do with that.
Okay. So now I am going to use this to I want to summon a domain. So I'm gonna get the Oasis trading post.
Oh, the Oasis trading post should be in your regular deck.
Oh,
It's not a token.
wait.
I think that's maybe what you were missing.
Wait, no, I only have 2 of the Oasis
Oh,
things,
okay.
so
Well,
I
you're
think-
down like
so
what,
we're
2 cards still?
Yeah, now we're down 2 cards. So we just gotta find the lasso. What is it? we just gotta find the last 2 lost cards and oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna play Oasis Trading Post,
Sure.
and this is for 3 costs. So okay. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 domains. So
Yeah, so
summoning an
everything's even cheaper.
automaton drone is gonna be 2 cost.
Yes.
So I'm gonna put this down and summon another automaton drone.
Nice. Your army.
We're building. We're building an army.
You are.
So it's so scuffed that like I'm using the Vanguard ones. I wonder, do they actually make like you know how like the Vanguard they have like the really nice
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, like
Do they
for
make
Grand
ones for
Archive?
Yeah.
No, I don't think anyone's made those yet.
Oh.
So I guess
Oh,
most people
that's
just use
okay.
regular dice, I guess. So it's kind of does the same thing, I suppose.
It's time. I now have an excuse to buy dice.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got like my army of automaton drones.
Yes.
And I think I can now use my broadsword, huh?
You can.
Okay. So I will attack your Twilight Slime.
Okay. The Twilight
Oh
Slime
wait,
has
no, you have no
4
intercept,
HP.
right?
I have no intercept, so you actually can just hit me straight
Oh
to the
yeah.
face.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit you straight to the face with Tanoris
Mhm.
with the Archon broadsword attached. So that becomes, I'm gonna pay a 2 cost, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then it gets like a +1 for every token. So
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. So that'd
6
be
damage.
Is it 6? Isn't it 7 damage? Doesn't it have
Is-
base damage?
Does it have base damage?
Oh, it has
yeah,
2
no, it
base
does.
damage. So it's
Yes, 2 base damage, so, it's
you
8.
8 damage.
8, yeah.
I do have Slime Shield, but unfortunately that's not enough. And then that would be game. You would put me at 25. Because you do 8 damage, this prevents 3, and then it would only...
Oh!
So I would still get 5 damage, and you would win. Yay!
Yay!
Where are all my slimes? Where are my slimes? Oh,
Okay,
I didn't see a
this
single...
automaton drone thing is crazy.
Didn't see a single baby red. It's I mean, that was a much longer game than it normally games don't normally go for 2 hours, because we've been going for like 2 hours already. But
I feel bad.
No. That's just, you know, usually when there's people are starting out or just learning the game, or even just playing against like with starter decks, it goes on for a really, really long time, because not only is everyone reading, but normally in Grand Archive, like I mentioned, there's these really big hits. Like, so for example, Storm Slime, if it was set up properly, I could probably hit you for like 15 at a time easily. So there's stuff like that where the game ends just much faster because you're able to do these really big hits if you're able to set up properly. And then like for Tenoris, if you're doing your heavy swings, you know, fast enough, then you're getting in a lot of big hits really early on as well.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I really like Grand Archive. Like, I think it's very easy to understand. Yeah, usually it takes me a while to like...
It is very straightforward.
It takes me a while to like get decks, and like this was very easy to understand.
So for Tenoris,
like, what the heck?
There's a lot of different ways you can play him. One popular way to play him is just domains. So you have like a bunch of domains in your deck. So you're just basically getting to like 5 or 6 domains really early on, and then just like generating everything constantly. It's like super fast. Another Tenoris that people like to play is Allies Tenoris or Automaton Tenoris, where you play a lot of Automaton drones or Automaton allies. So for example, if you look at the Armored Valkyrie card in your deck, she is an Automaton type character, and there are certain cards that give you bonuses if you have other Automaton characters in your field. So some people like to run Automaton Tenoris. Some people like to just run Aggro Allies Tenoris. There's just like a lot of different flavors of Tenoris you can play too.
Okay. Wait, this card's actually really good. Wait, this ally can retaliate while rested and doesn't rest to do so?
Yeah.
So like, it can just be like this and just retaliate.
Yeah, so like if it's sideways and I attack it, it can still retaliate. So for example, it's way harder to kill for that reason.
Ooh,
because you're attacking, but you're also retaliating.
Ooh, welcome in, Raiders. And as long as she's retaliating, she gets like a +2.
Yeah, so like it's really scary to hit her.
Wait, that is crazy. Oh my god. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna lie. If this had a sim, I'd be like playing this.
If only they had a sim.
If only they had a sim. Grand Archive, please.
Please. They do
make
have
a sim.
Tabletop Simulator, but I really don't like Tabletop Simulator. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a boomer. I don't like playing games on Tabletop Simulator, so...
I don't know what Tabletop Simulator is, to be honest.
It's basically like it's just like it's literally, as it sounds, a tabletop simulator. So it simulates like a board game setting. So you can play board games on there that normally you'd have to play in person. You can like click and do stuff with it. And then basically there's like, you can buy, or usually they're free. You can download certain like community made things that import board games, and one of the things that you could import is Grand Archive.
Oh,
so you could like import Grand Archive into Tabletop Simulator and play it like that, but it's not a sim. So for example, there's no ranking system, there's no matchmaking. It's like if you and I were gonna play Grand Archive, we could go into Tabletop Simulator and be like, oh, let's just play that together, for example.
Yeah.
And play it, but it's not like there's matchmaking. Kind of like Vang Pro, although Vang Pro I guess has like some kind of matchmaking now, but yeah.
I need to get more used to Vang Pro.
Yeah, it's kind of finicky.
Yeah. Like, I just remember, like, I keep misclicking in Vang Pro because, like, it's so sensitive, and I'm like,
it is.
Just trying to do stuff, and then instantly I click the wrong thing, and
and then you're I'm drawing cheating. Cards into your damage, and you're like, what the heck is happening? And now now you have the over trigger out of the game, and you're like, Jesus Christ, how do I get that back?
Yeah, and like I was like hardcore cheating against Nova, and I was like, oh no, Nova, I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, no, it's it can be complicated, but
it is.
tabletop is everything is like manual. You have to manually do everything, because at least Vang Pro, the good thing about it is that it is semi-automatic, right? And it has like win conditions or whatever it is, but with TTS, it's like completely all manual. So it's kind of like what we just did right now, where you have to manually, like you click and drag dice onto your characters, for example. Like you have to actually do that with your mouse, for example.
Okay, damn, I need everything to be like Master Duel.
I know.
But
I will say,
yellow.
I will say that Master Duel ruined me in a way, because I feel like when I was playing too much Master Duel, and then one time I was like, oh, I'll play Yu-Gi-Oh! OCG. I was like, holy shit, I don't know. There's no yellow button. I don't know what to do.
Exactly. I was like, okay, I tried one time and I was like, okay, holding on to a singular copy of Ash Blossom going, when do I ash? When do I ash? I don't know.
Am I allowed to ash this?
Yeah. The dude's just going and I'm just sitting there with the Ash Blossom like,
Yeah, so that's what like in Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Like in OCG, what people say is always like response. Like they'll play something like response, you know? But it's definitely, you know, a different experience. There's no yellow button, shiny yellow button.
Response, and I'm just sat there like crying. Just I don't know.
Yeah, no, so unfortunately there's no sim, but I think what's really cool, and I think other games have this too, but Grand Archive has like a really good webcam tournament, like like locals, like webcam locals, so you can actually like play with other people webcam through Discord, I think, and you actually get like the prizes, like you get prizing. And like what's really cool about Grand Archive, I thought, was they actually have, if you go to locals, they have like it's like old school Magic, where there's an actual ranking system. So if you like play at locals, you get MMR, like you get ELO, and depending on your rank, there's like bronze, silver, gold, platinum, or whatever. Depending on your rank at the end of the season, they send you a physical card.
Oh god, I'm gonna be so sweaty.
And it's like an alt art usually of like a really good card, so like you can only get that card if you like play during that ranked season. It's really cool. I thought I've never seen that before because I didn't know anything about Magic, so I thought that was really neat.
That is cool. Oh my god, that there's like more incentive to get good.
Yeah, and if you're like in the top 10 ranking or something, you get like a signed version of the card, like the highest rarity of the card. Yeah.
Yo,
it's pretty cool. Yeah, so anyway, I guess a good incentive to go to locals and stuff, but
time to touch grass.
Have you ever been to locals for card games?
I have been to locals for like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I know you don't play OCG much, but
yeah, I went there for the vibes.
How
and
were the
that's
vibes?
it, just to like
well, I know Yu-Gi-Oh vibes can be. I've heard a lot of stories about Yu-Gi-Oh local. Yeah, sweaty.
Yeah.
But I heard like at least Yu-Gi-Oh has different format for locals, right? Like you could go for like there's like the Edison format or like the Legacy format as well.
Not in Singapore, I don't think, or at least not the locals I went to.
Oh,
yeah.
So what format did they play?
It was just like your box standard Master Duel, like best of but best of 3. Yeah.
With like Master Duel ban lists and stuff.
Yeah. With like the OCG ban list.
Is it English cards or is it Japanese
No,
cards?
we use Japanese cards here.
No.
Yeah, that's why I can't play. That's why I can't play like Yu-Gi-Oh in Singapore, just because
Right.
like I'm not gonna read your card.
That's like so surprising to me. I kind of understand for some of the other games, but I feel like actually no. I'm surprised Vanguard is also played in Japanese in Singapore. It's so strange because I think the Vanguard International headquarters that prints the English cards is in Singapore. Like they're printing the English cards out there. Like, why aren't they using the English cards? I don't understand.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I might go to locals for GA. I'll think about it.
Yeah.
I'll think about it. Yeah. If I can like
go, let me know.
Yeah, if I can like get like if I can get like matching sleeves, I'll go.
Get matching
like,
sleeves.
Yeah, that's like the whole thing. Yeah, I gotta
sleeves.
get matching sleeves, man.
Yeah. Also, Sarah, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders.
Oh man, but this is so. We should actually. Okay, you know what? I'll get matching sleeves. I'll get the missing cards, and let's play again.
Yeah, let's do it for sure.
Yeah,
I'm glad you
guys
liked it though.
Yeah, it is. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot more easier to understand than I expected.
Like, I do think there's like certain things about the rules that are a little bit more difficult, like remembering the order of things. But it is pretty like flex, I feel like, you know?
Yeah, it is. So I really like it. Also, this was like a free deck that a friend gave me, by the way. So shout out to my friend for like getting me into Grand Archive.
Heck yeah. I mean, you also can like try other decks too, or try other types of Tenoris, because obviously, you know, Tenoris is
I'm gonna see if I can like purchase singles.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
you could,
especially because we lost cards.
Yeah, because you're missing cards in your deck. But I do think like it'd be interesting to see like what other Tenoris stuff that you like and what you want to like try.
Oh, that's gonna be so fun.
Yeah, try out all the different ones. I mean, okay, the good thing about Tabletop Simulator is that you can try out the deck before you like commit to buying stuff, but I think currently I want to say Grand Archive's not too expensive singles wise. Compared to like how much, Vanguard.
How much is this in Singapore?
I think there's like a couple expensive cards, like staple cards. So for example, like there's like the Grand Crusaders ring that everyone likes to run in the material deck. That's like $50, but you only need one copy of it, and you could, if you have one copy, you can use it for like all your decks ever. So
I'm just casually sending you like a card that I just saw. It's like an expensive card, but like, hey, he's hot.
the Xander Xander deck is also really fun. So the way that the Xander deck works is basically, you know how like you put cards in your memory? Yeah. Xander's deck, you reveal all the cards in your memory like this, and then there's cards that says if you revealed this card, you do this. And some of it is like, one card says like if you reveal this card, you get to heal 5 damage. If you reveal this card, you get to attack for 3 damage. So Xander's deck is about like revealing your memory, so it's kind of fun. It's a very different deck compared to like Tenoris that you played.
Okay,
but it's a little bit more big brain. So if you like Unga Bunga, you don't want to think. Then I think like Allies or Tenoris is a little bit better.
Unga Bunga is so me.
Wait, what did you play in Yu-Gi-Oh? What's like your main? Sword Soul is kind of big brain too, though, no?
Sword Soul's so Unga Bunga.
Is it?
Yeah, they made there's basically one line, and that is normal summon Moe for a token.
Oh, I see.
To make another guy. And it became like a whole copy pasta, so like a lot of people basically know the literal like standard line for Sword Soul. It is not. It is just silly. Yeah.
It is just silly. I mean, Mo Yi is
everyone's wife.
Everyone's wife, Mo Yi.
Yeah. Have you heard the copy pasta?
No, I haven't.
It's if my girl and Moi are both drowning and I can only save one, you can catch me at my girl's funeral revealing worms to summon Chisha.
Stop! That's
the whole
fucked up.
That's the whole copy pasta. And it's such
That's evil.
It is.
At first, I was like, oh, I kind of know where this is going. And then at the end, they had me in the first half.
It's so stupid. I love it. It's so
That's
stupid.
so funny. That's actually hilarious.
It is. Oh man. Apparently Singapore does have singles. Like there are good places to buy it. Someone in my chat saying. Yeah, damn, that's fire.
Heck yeah. Get those singles.
Okay, it's time. Yeah. It's time.
Yeah. And if you have any cards that you need, if I have extra stuff, you can always let me know and I can send you stuff. I owe you anyway because you sent me stuff, even though it hasn't arrived yet.
It hasn't arrived yet. You wanna know what's the crazy thing?
What?
The stuff that Leah sent me hasn't arrived yet either.
When did Leah send it to you?
Apparently she paid like extra for it to arrive like within the week of the tournament.
Oh no.
She sent it like I think a week before the tournament.
Oh my goodness.
And like it never arrived.
Yeah. No, I'll let me know what you need, or I could try to put some stuff together that I recommend for Tenoris and I'll send it over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please, thank you. Yeah.
For sure.
And then I'll make sure to buy the singles.
Yeah, whatever you're missing, whatever I don't have. But I have some bulk, so I'll be able to send you some stuff.
That'd be fire.
Heck
you.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my god. And if oh my god, we should do this again sometime. I'm gonna look into like more Hawkeye decks and I'm gonna build them and I'm gonna be like, hey girl.
the Xander deck. I'll send you some Xander cards deck. Too. I think I should have some. Oh my god. Yeah.
I'm just like looking at like all the different decks now and I'm like, wait a second, there's wait,
have you seen there's a new starter deck coming out actually?
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah,
okay, wait.
Next month. His name's Jin and he was pretty hot.
It's Jin. Okay, yeah. I just saw this listing and I was like, wait a second.
Yeah. Oh, is that in Singapore? Is that in Singapore dollars?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's really inexpensive.
If it's in Singapore, it's not too bad, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Jin's really handsome, so.
Oh, God. Send help, guys.
I'm excited for you to play more. And we definitely should play together sometime.
We should. This was so much fun.
After you build your deck a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that I have like 60 cards this time.
And 60 sleeves too.
And 60 I started like happily sleeving them, right? And then I realized, wait a second.
Yeah.
I don't have enough. Oh god.
The chat here, my Slack notification. I'm sorry if I gave you guys PTSD. I don't know why.
It's okay. It's okay. You gotta remind chat once in a while that trauma exists.
To give them
trauma exists, bro.
Sorry, getting Slack notifications. Anyway, we're probably gonna end it here though. Thank you so much for letting me teach you, and thank you for
so
asking me to play with you.
No, I had so much fun.
No, it means a lot. I was like,
no,
oh my god, Miwa's so cute. I wanna get to know Miwa more. She's like a Gyaru. Oh, it's like my ultimate Miwa like TCG Oshi.
No, I was telling you before you started the stream, right? That her most recent cover is something that I'm like a huge fan of. So I was like,
Yeah, I'm glad to have a fellow hip mic enjoyer here.
I know, just casual hip mic, you know?
Heck yeah. The music's good. What can I say?
It is. The anime, it's so stupid, but you know.
I was telling my chat about that scene in the anime where the guy like straps microphones to him and he's like,
oh my god. Yeah. No. I was telling my chat, right, that the concept of like guns being outlawed, but how people fight is by rap battling is so stupid.
No, you guys have to look up that scene where the guy has strapped microphones onto himself like a suicide bomber. It's actually freaking hilarious.
It is so ridiculous.
It's so good. And then he just
Yeah.
like he like opens his trench coat and he goes like, "Stop! If anyone moves an inch."
I don't even get it. I was like, what does this do?
It was so
Realistically
goofy.
speaking,
No,
yeah.
you know what? I love them more for that. The fact of how they knew what they were doing. They knew it was.
Girl,
goofy.
did you know that they have like hit Mike White shorts cards?
Wait, really? Is
Yeah,
it
yeah,
Blau?
yeah,
Is it
yeah.
White Shorts Blau?
Yeah, White shorts Blau.
Oh. Have you played Blau?
No, I don't understand it. I just bought it because it's hit Mike.
Right, that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. I also I don't know how White Shorts works. It's like a collectible card game for me. It's
Yeah,
not,
I mean
yeah.
they did Hollow Stars, and I was like, you know, they're hot.
Yeah.
They're hot.
Yeah.
So,
I bought the
I will buy.
Hollow Live ones as well, just the regular White Shorts ones, but
Ooh.
yeah,
I
don't
feel like
know.
those actually have a playable game.
Yeah, but like no, see,
Yeah.
I'm excited about the new Hollow Live TCG because they just have their own TCG now, right? By Bushiroad.
Girl,
Yeah, so I'm probably
girl,
gonna
if
play that.
we if you get into that, do you wanna run some games with me?
Yeah, can we?
Yeah.
I
Oh
would love to.
my god. Okay,
Yeah.
Hollow Live VTuber tournament.
Hell yeah.
we get Nova, we get all the girlies in on this shit.
Heck yeah, I'm so down.
That'd be so fire.
That would be fun.
Wait, is it late for you already?
It is, so we're probably gonna have to call it a night here.
Okay, good
But
night,
I really
baby.
appreciate you.
No, I appreciate you. Thank you
No,
so
thank
much for
you.
teaching me.
Yeah,
it was
thank
so
you
nice
for
of you.
playing
Yeah.
with me. I'm excited
No,
that you
thank
liked
you.
it. So.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna hardcore learn.
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna learn so hard.
Alrighty, I'll see you
Okay, good
guys
night.
next time. Thank you guys for hanging out. Don't forget to check out Miwa on Twitch. She also has
Exactly.
a YouTube channel, and check out her Twitter as well. Go give her lots of love and follow her. Yeah.
Don't forget to send Lyra all your love because like she's literally perfect, guys. Like
Aww. Everyone go buy Miwa the Tonoris B. Send her Tonoris B.
it's like out of stock again. I was like,
oh no.
I'm not the only one who's
You're
like
not.
who's like
Someone's
going
like
feral
sniping.
for this
They're
man.
like waiting
Yeah.
they're waiting for it to come into stock to just buy
Yeah.
it. Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know what? He's half naked. I understand. It's fine. It's fine.
For sure. Okay, I'll talk to you later,
Okay.
Leo, too. And
Yeah.
bye-bye.
Bye, guys.